Drake is snitching on himself. Not in the abstract, not in the read between the lines if you squint way that gives people an easy exit.
Lonely. I was hooping yesterday, thinking about Kobe. Remember them days, living off of alone.
Why did Kobe Bryant have a problem with Drake? Remember when Drake paid tribute to Kobe in his music video for Goose Slide? But it wasn't always good between them. Their issues started when Drake mentioned Kobe and Vanessa Bryant's divorce in his verse on Rick Ross's track, Stay Schemin'. Drake rapped about Kobe's messy divorce and hinted that Vanessa didn't deserve the money Kobe might lose. The lyrics were seen as a jab at their lack of a prenuptial agreement. Vanessa fired back on Instagram saying she didn't need to hit the gym because she was busy managing their family and home life. The line from Drake's song became a hot topic, and Vanessa got fed up with people shouting those lyrics at her around LA. Vanessa made it clear that Kobe and Drake weren't friends and told Drake to think before he speaks. Drake later apologized, calling his lyrics immature. But even after the apology, things stayed tense. At the 2016 NBA All-Star Game, while Drake was introducing players, everyone gave him a handshake or hug except, you guessed it, Kobe.
Kobe ever get at you for that line on that record?
What do you mean, get at me, like record a song?
Address it, shooting in the gym.
Did he do a diss track for me?
Chilling with the liquor on the floor, fourth quarter for a minute on the clock, Black Mamba with the ball.
I know I've told this story before. Me and Wayne, met at the Hotel Derrick. That was the first place I'd ever really flown out of Canada for anything besides Degrassi.
If you wasn't born or raised here, or never lived here, probably you'd never understand.
When I was first coming up, I'm from a place called Toronto, Canada, by the way. And the first place I ever moved in my life, when I had to move away from home, move away from my mother, move away from my friends, the first place to ever take me in was Los Angeles, California.
Them pander with them backhanded compliments. Put their head on the Cuban link as a monument.
And I'll never forget in my life the day I got flown out to get signed, right? I was on Lil Wayne's tour bus. I'll never forget. And he told me, he said, man, I got this album coming out. It's called The Carter 3. I want to play it for you.
It used to bump the Carter 3. I held my rolly chain proud. Irony. I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Whatever though.
And I'm looking up and Kobe Bryant walks on the bus, to get his Carter 3 iPod.
Wow.
Because he wanted to get the album early.
Is there someone on the court that he reminds you of?
Yeah, it was me.
You can't ask that. You better not ask me that question.
No, listen, it's the same hunger. Like, step out there on the court, taking heads off. There's no, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear Michael's the best player in the world. I want to hear they call him Black Jesus. I don't want to hear that.
Swing, you the Black Messiah, wifing up a mixed queen.
You don't have to show me, right? So, that's that.
All right. Plenty friends. 16 to be specific, put that on my kids' children. We gon' see the future first.
Purple and gold, the color of royalty. My one man, LA King.
And that day I got to sit there and I got to listen to the Carter 3 with Kobe and Lil Wayne. So I want to let you know, Los Angeles, we've been through a lot of things. And tonight I want to pay all my respects and all my love to you the right way. So this is what I'm gonna do. First and foremost, I'm taking my jacket off early tonight.
If you wasn't born or raised here, or never lived here, probably you'd never understand.
Pickable, I just put them bookers in my chain. Pickable.
I'ma make sure you do. I'm talking about the 81 point.
80 pointers like a Kobe game. Pickable.
Talking about the afro. Talking about the alley-oop, the Shaq, the off-glass buzzer beater over D-Wade.
When I show up, it's motion picture blockbuster.
This a plain North Saw blue strip.
My window up here in Caesar's Palace, I could see the fireball.
Seconds later, the hillside erupted in a huge fireball.
You crash out, then you better break the backboard. Going up your rank.
Be at when they say they doing all this and all that.
You know the last one figure, he was Magneto. Know you a god, even when they say you want. You pay God, you gon' get what you ask for. Pickable, popping out, you better not smell my name. Never let no one put smut up on your name.
A notepad called many bodies. Screenshots saw plenty problems.
I try to empathize with you, cause I know that you ain't been through nothing.
Hope you ever get that.
10 fit in, no secret handshakes with your friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2016
Out the way. Never let no one put smut up on your name.
Durant! Kawhi Leonard! Bunch of feelings I just couldn't shake.
Paul George! Carmelo Anthony! Dwayne Wade!
Wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling.
Handle beef so quiet, you think that I'm letting it slide.
LeBron James!
No culture cachet to binge, just disrespecting your mother.
Next thing you know, we tiptoeing past enemy lines.
You don't know what we've been through. Don't let the wolves come get you.
This year's leading vote getter, an 18-time.
Lines diss me so long ago, we making your memories fly. Conspiracy theories start floating around like the Kennedy guy.
After hurtled toward the ground, a mountain biker watched in horror. He screamed at the pilot to pull up. His cries were drowned out by the screech of the engines.
Yo, but understand, everybody ain't gonna like you.
MVP in 2008.
Right? So that's that. All right.
From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena.
Popping up on your Google News. Ain't been in the cage since I flew the coop.
Home with the loop. Mama going home with a coupe. Mama had to cater for the coupe that we rode at the school on the way to pop pies.
Google News. Ain't been in the cage since I flew the coop. In the cage since I flew the coop.
I kill them every time they do a song with me, mama.
Grandma told me you died. How am I gonna live without you?
I was on Coast and Ave with my mama. Numbers started going through the roof.
About people all in my head.
I sing the hooks, they sing along with me, mama. What more they want from me, mama?
Come to mind is my mama. Buying me Jordans.
Riding all summer, pedal bars going #1. Us. Hey, you not Kobe Bryant to us at all.
Bar by bar, image by image, number by number, he is confessing to a real crime while the culture listens, nods along, and files it under diss track or Drake being emotional about his personal life. That's the part that genuinely amazes me. People are hearing songs like this and walking away thinking they understand what they just listened to. They don't. What Drake encoded in this verse, from the first bar to the last, is a cold, detailed, self-incriminating account of what he did to baby Keem's mom. And he's delivering it as a taunt aimed directly at Kendrick and Keem, reminding them of exactly what they lost and exactly where he left her. Let me show you what everyone else is missing. For real, my social battery is drained. For real, for real, for real. Just came from hearing a lot of cop, a lot of pleas like, oh brother, you know we brothers. It's never been nothing.
Please like, oh brother, you know we brothers, it's never been nothing.
On the surface, Drake venting about fake friends, people smoothing things over, the exhaustion of being surrounded by people who only show up when they need something. That's the 95% read. Here's what's underneath it. Drake is mocking Kendrick and Keem's bond, the brotherhood they built in the aftermath of Keem's mom's death. He's clowning the people copping pleas and saying we brothers because that brotherhood traces directly back to a song called Range Brothers. And Range Brothers points, in the theory, to the black Range Rover that Las Vegas reporters identified as connected to the February 21st, 2013 explosion.
Burned out vehicles littered the streets after police say a suspect in a black Range Rover.
Gang, Rover gang, Rover gang.
Rover gang. Man, let me tell you about my brother though.
Range Brothers out the roof, we're not the Waynes.
We're not the Waynes.
Right here on the Vegas Strip, where 3 people were killed.
Real, man. 3 of my homeboys that summertime, was murdered.
Brother a two-toter, my brother a tombstoner.
Range Brothers out the roof, we're not the Waynes.
We're not the Waynes.
The occupants of the Range Rover are armed and dangerous.
Killed 3 of the siblings. shit like that would happen.
Movie production, it ends with 3 people dead, and police say people in 2 cars were shooting at each other after an argument inside a casino.
Casino. Ripping rubber bands on the meatloaf.
That ass for it, the king of diamonds with diamonds, I never do ask for it.
Black Range Rover opened fire at a stoplight.
Diamonds and violence made us bond, we grew closer.
The police say they found you. Grandma told me you died. How am I gonna live without you?
I'm with my Rover brother, and we're running game.
Hey, Range Rover.
My brother ain't bought her, I bought him a Range Rover.
The brotherhood Drake is dismissing wasn't built over music and ambition. It was built over grief, and he knows it. He's laughing at them for it. I tell you, sending me that emoji, my DM ain't gonna slash. Don't try coming around when the score is back to 10.
Don't try coming around when the score is back to 10-0.
Most people hear score back to 10 as sports language, competitive talk, a man who's been counted out reminding people he's still in the game. Listen again. Score back to 10 is Drake referencing the burn of the explosion, going 1 up on the scoreboard the moment a life is taken. He's not talking about chart positions or streaming numbers. He's talking about a body count.
We dress up the score, give me that brother. Spirit medium, my own rap brother.
In the lobby, all these niggas getting dodgy. When we see him, it's a body.
Around when the death count score is back in his favor. That's not beef talk. That's a confession dressed in sports metaphor, delivered to 2 men who know exactly what 10 means. He shuts down any reconciliation immediately after. He doesn't want pleas. He doesn't want apologies. He already won in his own mind the moment he took Keem's mom. The door is closed because the score is settled. Look up, turbulent flights, dodging cumulus clouds, squares drawing a line, but we at the root of it now. It feels like I got a lot to even tie.
Look up, turbulent flights.
What's next? More turbulence. Praying on this plane.
The casual listener hears poetic chaos, life being turbulent, people trying to box him in, getting to the root of things. What he's describing is a flight, specifically flying baby Keem's mom out to dump her body somewhere in the sea. Turbulent flights is the literal aircraft. Dodging is evasion, staying ahead of detection. Cumulus clouds are the exact clouds on the cover of Drake's Nothing Was the Same, a direct callback to that album, embedded in a bar about aerial movement.
Bro, I don't keep over dates, man. I don't know, man. I'm in the air.
Okay, does this ring a bell? Drop. Drop. Drop.
Drop down, drop, drop.
Drop. Drop. Drop. Drop. Drop. Drop.
Drop down, drop, drop.
Drop, drop.
Squares drawing a line is investigators, police reports, journalists trying to connect the dots between the Las Vegas explosion and what happened afterward. And all this connects to the car crash and the flight disposal. The Las Vegas explosion tied directly to the ocean dump that followed it.
Met your wife in Vegas, but I hit her in Ibiza.
Together, you know it's a brief one. Back in the ocean, you go.
Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throat.
One operation, 2 phases, both encoded in a line most people heard as atmospheric filler. I don't know if these are wins or not based on what's suitable. Now you don't even hear me though. You put that jacket on anybody, you're funeral bound. Drake says he doesn't even know if these are wins, but he keeps score anyway. The ambiguity is the tell. You put that jacket on anybody, you're funeral bound.
Know if these are wins or not based on what's suitable now. Hey, you don't even hear me though. You put that jacket on anybody, your funeral bound. Told her my brother a tombstoner. Diamonds and violence made us bond. We grew closer.
The jacket is the guilt, the story of what happened to Keem's mom. Drake is saying to Kendrick and Keem, wear that story, carry the truth of what happened to her, hold it publicly, make it your mission, and it leads to a funeral. Her funeral specifically. The one that already happened, the one you're still carrying. He's simultaneously calling their brotherhood something built entirely from Kendrick's guilt over her death and reminding them that no matter how many songs they make about it, it still ends at the same place. Her gone, him free, the jacket on their shoulders. But like the goalpost, I'm out here just moving around. They say conclusions were drawn, but I'm in stupid denial.
But like the goalposts, I'm out here just moving around. They say conclusions were drawn, but I'm in super denial.
What is a loss? I'll be damned if I'm losing it now.
What is a loss? I'll be damned if I'm losing it now.
This is the bar that most people completely miss.
God forbid I take her and they suffer a terrible loss. Yeah.
I don't blame you, mama. It wasn't you that day you told me I would get my karma.
Bow, look, I killed the op, I ain't getting no karma. Bow, bow.
Movies.
Yeah, I'm out the way.
Move, get out the way, get out the way. Yeah, I'm out the way. Are you happy for me?
Yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay.
What? Hey, look, bitch, I'm a demon in the night, and I'm a shark up on the water.
And it might be the most specific thing Drake says in the entire verse. In online communities, particularly Facebook, a gold post is what you see when someone shares content from a private or restricted account. The image or video doesn't load, and instead you get the message, attachment unavailable. The post is there, the attachment is gone. You know something was shared, but you can't see what it was. A U, the abbreviation for gold, comes from the Latin word aurum, and is gold on the periodic table. That's why gold post carries the AU connection. So when Drake says gold post, he's layering three things simultaneously: a missing attachment, a missing body.
Mouth, you got a foul mouth, and that dead body gon' smell foul when it fouls out.
A U, gold, the plaques, and the specific allegation that he used part of baby Keem's mom's DNA frozen in his gold plaques.
High Heels News. Very creative, very artsy. Are these graveyards of artists?
Jeans are the trulies, Duckworth, you know, street smart, but I'm goofy.
Hard. I've always liked my women book and street smart.
You big stench, yes, you big stench. You big
fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Listen, it can't be up. That day you sounded like a bitch, you fancy, huh?
Wait, you must got a platinum record in the coochie.
I got a platinum plaque in the coochie.
Her attachment is unavailable. Her body is unreachable. But his plaques are full of her. I'm in stupid denial is the performance of innocence over an admission of guilt. What is a loss? I'll be damned if I'm losing it now. Because in his mind, he already won. The loss belongs to Kendrick and Keem. The gold belongs to him. I'm the golden goo shaking things up at Lucian's house. Lucian is Lucian Grange, the head of Universal Music Group, the man at the top of the label infrastructure that houses both Drake and Kendrick. Golden goo is Drake positioning himself as the substance that keeps everything moving inside that house. And in the theory, the goo that keeps stirring money at Lucian's house is the tragedy of baby Keem's mom. Because every major record on both sides of this war, from both camps, carries her story in some layer. She has been the engine underneath the music, the gold that nobody names. He's bragging that her death, her story, and her body have put money in Drake's pocket, Kendrick's pocket, and Universal's pocket simultaneously. And he's calling himself the one who shook it all loose. I'm in the battlefield, really putting boots to the ground for your sales and the lies that you tell.
I'm in the battlefield, really putting boots to the ground.
Boots on the ground. The phrase everyone hears as dedication, hard work, showing up. In this reading, the boots are literal. He's talking about cutting Keem's mom's legs, her hands, the surgical procedures he performed on her body. The boots are about feet and legs that were hacked. The battlefield is her body. And he frames this horror as something he did for your sales, because the violence he committed became the fuel for the music on both sides.
Got that pen dedicated to bare hard truth. The head can speak with a vigilant tongue. I decided to go over and lend a helping hand, you know. This bitch like tiramisu. See, we go body for body. I hand you a body. I'm probably a better masseuse.
Her suffering is the product. Her body is the battlefield. And he wants Kendrick and Keem to know he knows exactly how those records got made. If Drake took out the AK, maybe he'd be in jail just based off the name of his spells.
If Drake took out the AK, maybe he'd be in jail. DJ Flight! Just based off the name of his spells.
This bar flew over everyone's heads because most people mapped it onto the Dr. Dre PDF allegations, which is a layer, but the primary context here is surgical. After talking about bodies, flights, and procedures on Keem's mom, the doctor reference is about the surgeon who performed psychosurgeries on her. He's saying if he fully took out the AK, if he fully confessed, if he said what the doctor actually did, he would be in jail based purely on what his own words imply. He's that close to naming it, and he knows it, and he keeps going anyway. They say they just smelled. I heard they got special places in hell for joking about evil when they did it themselves.
What they say they just smell.
You got a foul mouth and that dead body gon' smell foul when it fouls out.
Probably smell something. But I heard they got special places in hell for niggas joking about evil when they did it themselves.
Baby Keem's House Money has a hook built around I smell something. The smell is the dead body in the ocean, Keem's mom. And Drake knows exactly what that song is really about. He's accusing others of joking about evil while doing it themselves. The twist, the self-snitch, is that he is the one who did it. He's performing moral outrage about joking over real evil while bragging about the real evil he committed across the entire verse. The special place in hell he's describing has his name on it, and he keeps rapping anyway. What y'all thought I was done? Y'all forgot what I done.
Damn, what y'all thought I was done? Y'all forgot what I done.
He a killer, he wanna be Junior. They must have forgot the shit that they
This
done.
connects directly to Kendrick's Euphoria bar. His daddy a killer, he wanna be Junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I'll park his son.
Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park his son.
Drake is answering that line directly. You forgot about me. You forgot where I'm from.
Y'all forgot about Drake, y'all forgot where I'm from.
His embassy house is 21 Park Lane Circle, and that address mocks the February 21st, 2013 Las Vegas car explosion Drake set up by tipping off the police. 21 also connects to 21 Savage, one of Drake's industry plants, given a persona and a name behind the scenes as part of the ongoing mockery of Keem's mom's death.
Tim Momoa just walked up on the beach like right now on some just Aquaman shit. Like,
Type cell lay solo K.
Met your wife in Vegas, but I hit her in Ibiza.
Together, you know it's a brief one back in the ocean.
Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway.
like that's Aquaman, obviously. Of course there's a fucking entire world under there that we don't know.
When Kendrick says, I'll park his son, it reaches multiple directions. 21 Savage as Drake's industry son, cooperating knowingly or unknowingly.
I'm gonna introduce him to Jordan right away.
Yeah, first come to mind is my mama buying me Jordans.
Yeah, you have to before he. If he doesn't know, then
it should get crazy.
It can get shaky.
You must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park his son.
Lil Yachty as another Drake clone, planted with the same purpose, and Drake reminding everyone, you forgot how deep the connections run. You forgot how many people are inside this thing. Y'all forgot if I gave you a hand, you wanted a thumb.
Y'all forgot if I gave you a hand, you wanted a thumb.
The casual ear hears ingratitude. You gave someone a hand and they wanted more. A standard metaphor for people who are never satisfied. The theory here is something far more literal. Cutting off baby Keem's mom's limbs, hands, feet, and sending the documentation to Kendrick's family as a message. What looks like a metaphor about ungrateful people is, in this reading, a reference to a physical act of dismemberment designed to communicate something directly to someone specific.
I decided to go over and lend a helping hand, you know.
It's kind of like a helping hand challenge.
And to top it off, Kendrick started the performance sitting just like X did in his 2017 freestyle.
Peekaboo. A blind woman.
Convenient amnesia from all you ballerinas.
Convenient amnesia from all you ballerinas.
The shit that they done, dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky.
This is Drake's response to Kendrick's Parkinson's reference in Euphoria. Amnesia is temporary and targeted. You forget specific things, specific moments, specific events. Drake is flipping the cognitive impairment language back on Kendrick, reminding him about the drugging of Keem's mom throughout the entire process.
I just fucked what's her name and you need nut.
This nigga, we don't feel that. Fuck a fake friend.
He's suggesting Kendrick either forgets or pretends to forget what was done to her, while Drake remembers every detail because he was the one who arranged it. It doesn't alter what you said and how I made it to see you. He's telling Kendrick directly, nothing you say in a rap battle changes what you said back then. The bars Kendrick ghost wrote for Drake in Poetic Justice, or what Drake made Kendrick pay for saying them. That history is fixed. Those words are on record, and the payment was extracted in blood, in a life, in a body that is now somewhere in the ocean.
It doesn't alter what you said or how I made it see you.
Shouldn't even be shocked to see you in that arena, because you always made your career off on switching teams up.
I shouldn't even be shocked to see you in that arena, because you always made your career off of switching teams up.
3 levels operating simultaneously. The 95%, LeBron James switching teams, a clean sports metaphor for mainstream listeners who will never dig deeper. The 5%, Kendrick resisting being Drake's private industry ghostwriter, the Poetic Justice setup, and Drake taking Keem's mom as retaliation for the exposure. The 1%, Kobe Bryant's death, more bodies in the street.
Lonely. I was hooping yesterday, think about Kobe. Remember them days, living off of a lonely.
Why did Kobe Bryant have a problem with Drake? Remember when Drake paid tribute to Kobe in his music video for Goose Slide? But it wasn't always good between them. Their issues started when Drake mentioned Kobe and Vanessa Bryant's divorce in his verse on Rick Ross's track, Stay Schemin'. Drake rapped about Kobe's messy divorce and hinted that Vanessa didn't deserve the money Kobe might lose. The lyrics were seen as a jab at their lack of a prenuptial agreement. Vanessa fired back on Instagram saying she didn't need to hit the gym because she was busy managing their family and home life. The line from Drake's song became a hot topic, and Vanessa got fed up with people shouting those lyrics at her around LA. Vanessa made it clear that Kobe and Drake weren't friends and told Drake to think before he speaks. Drake later apologized, calling his lyrics immature. But even after the apology, things stayed tense. At the 2016 NBA All-Star Game, while Drake was introducing players, everyone gave him a handshake or hug except, you guessed it, Kobe.
Kobe ever get at you for that line on that record?
What you mean, get at me like record a song?
Addressing, shooting in the gym.
Did he do a diss track for me?
Chilling with the liquor on the floor, fourth quarter for a minute on the clock, Black Mamba with the ball.
I know I've told this story before. Me and Wayne, met at the Hotel Derrick. That was the first place I'd ever really flown out of Canada for anything besides Degrassi.
If you wasn't born or raised here, or never lived here, you probably never understand.
When I was first coming up, I'm from a place called Toronto, Canada, by the way. And the first place I ever moved in my life, when I had to move away from home, move away from my mother, move away from my friends, the first place to ever take me in was Los Angeles, California.
Watch them pander with them backhanded compliments. Put their head on the Cuban link as a monument.
And I'll never forget in my life the day I got flown out to get signed, right? I was on Lil Wayne's tour bus, I'll never forget. And he told me, he said, man, I got this album coming out, it's called The Carter 3, I want to play it for you.
It used to bump the Carter 3, I held my rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down, whatever though.
And I'm looking up and Kobe Bryant walks on the bus, to get his Carter 3 iPod.
Wow.
Because he wanted to get the album early.
Is there someone on the court that he reminds you of?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh, you can't ask that. You better not ask me that question.
No, listen, it's the same hunger. Like, step out there on the court, taking heads off. There's no, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear Michael's the best player in the world. I want to hear they call him Black Jesus. I don't want to hear that.
Swing, you the Black Messiah, wifing up a mixed queen.
You don't have to show me, right? So that's that.
All right. Plenty friends, 16 to be specific. Put that on my kids' children. We gon' see the future first.
Purple and gold, the color of royalty. my one man, LA Keem.
And that day I got to sit there and I got to listen to the Carter 3 with Kobe and Lil Wayne. So I want to let you know, Los Angeles, we've been through a lot of things. And tonight I want to pay all my respects and all my love to you the right way. So this is what I'm going to do. First and foremost, I'm taking my jacket off early.
If you wasn't born or raised here, or never lived here, you probably never understand.
Pickable, I just put them bookers in my chain. Pickable.
But I'm gonna make sure you do. I'm talking about the 81 pointers.
80 pointers like a Kobe game. Pickable.
Talking about the afro. Talking about the alley-oop, the Shaq, the off-glass buzzer beater over D-Wade.
When I show up, it's motion picture blockbuster.
This a plain north saw blue strip.
My window up here in Caesar's Palace, I could see the fireball.
Seconds later, the hillside erupted in a huge fireball.
You crash out, then you better break the backboard. Going up your rank.
Be at when they say they doing all this and all that.
You know the last one figure, he was Magneto. Know you a god, even when they say you want. You play God, you gon' get what you ask for. Pickable, popping out, you better smell my name. Never let no one put smut up on your name.
A notepad called many bodies. Screenshots saw plenty problems.
I try to empathize with you, cause I know that you ain't been through nothing.
Out the way. Never let no one put smut up on your name.
Durant!
Kawhi Leonard!
Bunch of feelings I just couldn't shake.
Paul George! Carmelo Anthony! Dwayne Wade!
Wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling.
Handle beef so quiet, you think that I'm letting it slide.
LeBron James!
No culture, cachet to binge, just disrespecting your mother.
Next thing you know, we tiptoeing past enemy lines.
You don't know what we've been through. Don't let the wolves come get you.
This year's leading vote getter, an 18-time.
Lines diss me so long ago, we making your memories fly. Conspiracy theories start floating around like the Kennedy guy.
After hurtled toward the ground, a mountain biker watched in horror. He screamed at the pilot to pull up. His cries were drowned out by the screech of the engines.
Yo, but understand, everybody ain't gonna like you.
MVP in 2008.
Right? So that's that.
All right.
From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena.
More deaths woven into this pattern that Drake hints at knowing about, while most people are still processing the sports reference on the surface. I never got a copy of the newest rules. Apparently, the title of the book is called Foolin' Fools.
I never got a copy of the newest rules. Apparently, the title of the book is called.
Y'all was riding all summer. Pedal bars going #1 and got y'all trying to tell me who's ruining who.
I'm fooling fools. Y'all was riding all summer. Pedal bars going #1, and yet y'all trying to tell me who's ruining who.
He's referencing Kendrick's Humble video and Keem's Issues video, where Keem rides a bike in the desert while a helicopter searchlight scans the ground, searching for someone. That imagery is a symbol of everyone they've lost, including Keem's mom and Kobe Bryant's helicopter crash. Riding a bike is pedaling, like paddling through water, like moving through the ocean, pointing to the deaths Drake has caused in water and in air.
What's the password?
I see dead people.
Hiya, Georgie.
What a nice boat. Do you want it back?
Yes, please.
You look like a nice boy. I bet you have a lot
24. Kobe's number connects to the 2024 Not Like Us cover art, where 13 pins mark Drake's house. That 13 doubles as the Las Vegas crash of 2013 and Kobe's daughter Gianna, who was 13 when she died in that helicopter.
Gentlemen and gangsters connect, the agenda her mind. Move niggas up out of here, this shit get gentrified.
Drake is obsessed with these numbers since Poetic Justice, and Gianna being born in 2006 gives him another entry point into this numerical architecture. Comb through this hair before you cut me for a recruit.
Comb through this hair before you cut me for a new recruit.
Kobe Bryant did not have hair when he died. Combing a bald head is dragging a blade over bare skin. This is Drake referencing the helicopter crash, examining, then cutting down a bald legend. Another death disguised as an accident. Another bar that sounds like a metaphor until you know what you're looking for, and then it doesn't sound like anything but what it is. Before you say the off that keep popping up on your Google News, ain't been in the cage since I flew the coop.
Up on your Google News, ain't been in the cage since I flew the coop.
Mama had to cater for the coupe that we rode at the school on the way to
He's
Popeye.
bragging about the Las Vegas car crash in the decade that has passed since it happened without any legal consequence. Flew the coop, fled the scene.
The loop. Mama gone home with a coupe.
Escaped the aftermath. Ain't been in the cage, not imprisoned, not charged, not held accountable. And he's aware that the people who read these bars correctly, the people who hear the confession underneath the metaphor, get dismissed as crazy, as haters, as reaching.
People, guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you.
He's counting on that dismissal. He's built his whole operation on the gap between what he says and what most people are willing to believe he means.
5% would comprehend, but 95 is lost.
I was on co with my mama.
I was on Coast and Ave with my mama, numbers started going through the roof.
Doesn't get more specific than this. Every time Drake and Kendrick and Keem say mama in this war, especially directly after mentioning a coup, a crash, a flight, they are referring to baby Keem's mom. Drake places himself directly on code.
Bentley with the B inside the wings like whoopie-woo, spinning downtown like hula hoops.
To arrest the actresses where the magistrate accidents never happen when murders involved.
How many bodies in the street? Take the mask off so you can see.